channel.
Right now, on Iron Resurrection.
64 Lincolns are hot right now.
You don't get excited about 64.
Slow down. Well, the car don't turn, man. Back then, it was high tech and state of the art. Nowadays, it's just a pain in the ass.
I thought it was a rattlesnake.
Oh, what's up?
It's a little hot rod, son.
That's exactly what it is. The body style's so cool, it's neat to take one of those cars and put a custom touch to it. I'm Joe Martin. I've been building cars and bikes since I was just a little kid. My team hunts down rusted wrecks.
Well, let's get to work, man. Come on.
We knock out the ugly and put in the cool. Turn these buckets of rust into street art. This is Iron Resurrection. There you go. It's definitely mayhem here. We got the main builds going on, and then we got customers coming by, bringing the projects in. Push it on in, Paul. But it's a good problem to have.
There you go, Shorty.
Straighten it up, dog.
That's
Straighten it
good.
up.
There you go.
We know we got money coming in. And we can keep the lights on.
Down past the park, and you're gonna take a left. So we've been driving around all morning. We've been looking at cars.
The interior's in great shape. They put a blanket over that, wipe it all off. It's like new.
We'll throw in any wildlife that's taken off.
I appreciate
that.
it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
We're always on the hunt for that next great project, and of course, we want it for a steal. A little bit of rust. We haven't had much luck.
It's property.
That's how it goes sometimes. You're not gonna find stuff every day. All right, see you later.
Leave some money in the can by the gate for the tour.
Well, just take the can.
They're from Dallas.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we haven't found anything all day.
I'm in heaven right here. Yeah, I love cars. I love building them and working on them, but the bike thing, I mean, I got a big passion for them. It's a simple fact that we actually hand make these things. No two will be the same, I think is what I love about it.
Shag found a little Sportster in a barn a while back. Thing's snug, man. There's this tank on here. And so I'm thinking handmade tank, handmade fender. There it is. Hope I can turn this into some money.
You're gonna do the gold insert here?
Gold insert, little gold up top, some little pattern work, pinstripe, maybe a little logo or something on there. Man, check this out, man.
You know, it's a cool little bike you jump on.
This thing feels good.
Yeah, they call them bobbers. They're short and compact.
Little hill country twisty turny bike.
It's a little hot rod, son.
That's exactly what it is.
It's gonna be so much fun riding, you don't want to get rid of them.
That's the problem. I want to keep everything.
Oh, somebody will snag that thing up in a
Yeah.
Look at this thing. I'm gonna need a nap after this.
Yeah, well, maybe I should drive then. Uh-oh, it's Joe.
You do that, I'm gonna do this.
Hello?
Hey, babe. How's it going?
Hey, it's going all right. We just stopped for Shag's, third or fourth meal of the day, but
Don't bring me into this.
yeah, so we're just sitting here kind of trying to figure out where we're going next.
Well, remember the Lincoln I sold Chuck about a year ago? Dad's buddy Chuck.
Yeah. Joe sold a Lincoln, a 64 Lincoln, about a year ago to a friend of his dad's. All right, so it sounds like and so it's kind of cool. This guy called Joe. I don't know if you know this, but Joe always regrets every car he sells, so it's funny that this is coming back around. But I guess the guy is too big of a project, and he wants to get rid of it, and he called Joe first, and we're
A little bit
gonna
of
take a look at
seller's
it.
remorse and buyer's remorse.
Yeah. Like
So-
when that works out to our benefit.
I got about a 30-minute layover right here. Joe's the boss, but do not come between a man and his meat.
Let's
So,
speed it up a little bit.
let's-
This is not a negotiation. This isn't a shackle. Make sure you clean the beard.
All right, let's do this.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's really cool that he called Joe to let him know and give him the first opportunity.
He could have easily posted this thing anywhere.
Oh yeah, and I don't think he's gonna try to gouge us or anything. I mean, obviously, if he's put something into the car, we may consider that.
Looks like we may be throwing a welcome home party for the Lincoln.
Hi. You must be be Chuck.
Yeah, I am.
So, Shag's never seen the car, and I'm not sure what you've done to it since you've had it.
Not enough.
Pulling back that cover, I didn't know what to expect. Look at this thing.
It's pretty amazing.
It's
I mean,
beautiful.
it's been a while since I've seen it. Yeah.
And look at this thing.
The interior's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
It's really, for this old, it's in really good shape.
It sure
It's amazing.
is.
This thing is in awesome shape.
It is.
64 Lincoln's one of my favorite body styles. It's just nasty.
But it's just been sitting, getting dirty.
Yeah. You bought it for $8,000.
Yeah.
You've put $500 in it.
At least.
So where are you at? Where do you?
Well, I'd like to make some money off of it. I'm thinking more like 95, you know. It's about where I'm sitting.
95.
Yep.
I mean, I know what you bought it for.
Well, but it's appreciated too.
Yeah. I appreciate the storage. Chuck, I definitely respect that you want to get some money back. What do you say we meet? How about 87.5? And you're getting back what you put in it, and a few bucks for taking up half your driveway for a while.
Couldn't go 9.
Ah, man, I'm trying to save my ass with the boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if
Yeah.
I could go back and tell Joe that we.
I mean, I don't think I have permission to go 87, to be honest. But I think you wanted to make a couple of bucks on it. 9 was too much.
Yeah, it was. But at the same time, 64 Lincolns are hot right now. I mean, let's be honest.
You're hot right now. You agreed 87.50? I'll give you all the VIP tours of the shop that you want.
Well, sounds like a pretty good offer.
I'm gonna go shake his hand real
Do
quick.
it.
Chuck, you won't regret it.
For what you know, is only for Joe that they did this, or I wouldn't even be talking to you.
Absolutely.
Anybody else, I probably wouldn't have let him have it for that, but, you know, I've known Joe a long time, since he was probably 9 or 10 years old, I guess.
We appreciate it very much, and I'm sure he's sorry he missed you today.
Yeah, I wish I'd have been here too. I'd have gone higher.
There's a reason he sold it back to us to keep it in the family. This thing's in great condition.
Yeah, it is.
I'm so stoked we're getting a chance to get this thing back.
After Joe gets his hands on this Lincoln, it's gonna be the nastiest thing that's ever rolled out of our shop. The hot rod Lincoln, son. After some tough negotiations, we're finally able to bring Joe's long-lost 64 Lincoln back to the shop, where it belongs. So the car's back home. It's been in the family for a while, and I think Joe was sorry that he let it go.
That car has a cool history for me, because that car used to belong to my Uncle Bill. Came back home, man.
Wow, man.
When I was little, I kind of got in cars because of him. He always had cool cars, big Cadillacs, Lincolns, that sort of thing.
Hey, welcome home, right?
You know, it's got a little sentimental history to it. Brought the baby home.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Man.
I'm excited to bring it back home.
You excited?
Oh my God, yeah. Who doesn't get excited about a 64 Lincoln, man? Why did I let this go in the first place, man?
The same reason Chuck almost didn't let it go today.
Yeah. His wife got sick of looking at it in the driveway, so.
I mean, my wife wouldn't get tired of looking at this.
Heck no!
Let's unload it, man.
Let's do it.
You know, these cars, they go bad just from sitting around. The lines rot out. Brake fluid dries up. You boys are the brakes, and then plus the brakes don't work. Anything could be catastrophic with a 6,000-pound Lincoln rolling towards it.
Oh, my Lord.
I saw Shag in the rearview mirror turning red.
I
I knew it wasn't my brake lights. Fortunately, we got stopped, and it's in its final resting spot until we start throwing down on this thing, so I can't wait.
This is home.
64 Lincoln's really popular. It'll be one that we can make a really good profit on.
Well, I mean, if it goes this time, it's gonna have to be. We'll dry our tears with those $100 bills.
Exactly.
There it is, man.
Let's see if we're over here.
So today we get to start on our Lincoln project.
Who's on the Lincoln detail?
I'm on Lincoln
I'm
Detail.
putting my brother on it, man.
You're gonna have to refresh me on how to work on a car, boo. It's been a long time.
Well,
Just start taking apart, see what happens.
yeah. My brother decided to come down from Dallas, and he said he kind of misses messing with the cars and bikes. So I think, hey, this Lincoln, this thing will wear him out at the end of the day. He'll want to go home, I'm sure. But man, there's so much crap to it. Components, you're gonna have to log it up.
I'll lay it out. I'll map it out before I do it. I'll take pictures of
You're
it,
gonna have to,
and then I'll bag it.
so we know how to put it back together.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I got a giant model.
Yep.
It's all yours, man. Thanks, boo.
So today I'm pretty excited. I'm starting to eyeball it, starting to think about things I want to do. Starting to get my cutting juices flowing. The best thing for me when I try to come up with ideas is sketching. It used to be, there was Lincoln and there was Cadillac. And Lincoln and Cadillac were the top of the line. Back then, the rich people and the stars drove Lincolns and Cadillacs. It's always got that kind of prestige, but it's neat to take one of those cars and put a custom touch to it. The body style is so cool, we don't really need to chop them. Definitely what I have in my mind is to preserve that and then just give it a modern touch to it. Hey man, come here, I want you guys to look what I got going here.
What you got going, is it? That's pretty cool blooded.
You know, obviously the car was white. You look in the jams, that was white.
Yep.
And you know, you think about Lincolns, you know, what color are they all the time?
Black.
Black. You see so many black Lincolns. I love black Lincolns, but it's just like a Ferrari. Most of them are red. You get tired of, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking like a diamondized white, but real clean, real pure looking white. You know what I mean? Sort of.
That'll look nice, man.
I mean, the car runs good. I don't think we got to do much of the motor. We need to pull it out and clean it up. I mean, this car is a cherry, man.
Right there.
I think this car, I can turn it around pretty quick. It's not going to be a long, drawn-out process. And right now, I need to get a little cash back in my pocket. Got a car show coming up next week. If all goes according to plan, I really want this Lincoln to be front and center. But to make it, you're going to have to haul ass.
Hey, who's gonna remember how this car goes back together?
Well, I know how to put the grill back, I guess.
What's up, Kato?
What's up, Joe?
Interior guys are few and far between. Really good ones. They're not bad at all, man.
It's hard to find that vintage material.
I know, I love that look, man.
So the front's good. We're not gonna mess with the front or anything
No.
else.
Basically, we let the car down on the air system, and the drive shaft, you know, comes through the floor. So I'll cut that out and fab a new piece, and then just, you know, notch the seat.
I think it'd be really nice to do a little Joe Martin flair to it. And just make it really where you're just looking at like, man, that almost looks stock, but that's totally not, and that's what we want to go for.
Working on the Lincoln, we tore it down inside the shop, and then I was going to move it outside.
All right, here we go, fellas.
Do all the grinding, all the body work, all the nasty stuff, so it's not piling back in the shop, getting on all the cars and stuff.
Put the cameras down.
I don't go too fast.
I got enough blood. Slow down, slow down.
Car don't turn, man. It's locking up. Turn, man. It's up, man. This ain't right, man.
Well, you have a battery.
Man, this thing's tripping, man.
That's not cool.
This feels gnarly, man, right here. It's like metal on metal or something. I don't really like that sound. Anytime you deal with an old Lincoln, it's all expensive. Back then, it was high tech and, you know, state of the art. Nowadays, it's just a pain in the ass.
Make sure it's in park. You gotta pedal it.
I think if we can get it running, it'll get the power steering loosened up enough that we can get it out of the garage.
It's taking fuel.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off.
We can steer it.
Yeah.
So it's spewing fuel everywhere, and the power steering's acting up.
Hey.
Babe, now I gotta tell Amanda I need more money for the steering parts.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Shag's on his way. Let me jump in the car with him. We'll go look around, see what we can find, and then I'll let you know.
We can't have a car that we can't steer. he's gonna be something, but just got to keep on moving forward.
Block party right here,
It's a
brother.
block party.
Staying in a car, blocking a car is nasty work. But it's probably the most critical part of it. Especially a car like a Lincoln. It's just like flat. It's like the side of a barn. Long and flat. And all it's gonna do is show every little wave in it if you don't get it out.
Yeah, that's good right there.
The Shorty is the king of getting all that stuff slick, getting all that stuff straight. It's an art form.
Take your time. Can I show you something?
He'll come around, and he's not looking to see what you did right. He's looking to see what you screwed up.
The key is not to go so fast. You can't take like little short steps like this
I feel like the Karate Kid.
because you gotta take long steps so you cover a big area.
All right. Let me try, Mr. Miyagi.
Can't cut corners there because if you don't take care of it now, you put that shiny clear on it, buff it, $75,000, $100,000 car is gonna look like crap.
Just go slowly. You get last turn. Better job.
Wax on, wax
Wax out, wax out.
The Lincoln's a big car, and so as much as I'd like to have all my guys on it, I got other projects to do.
Got kind of excited about doing the bike, man.
So I got Mike on the bobber today.
Y'all can just leave me back here for the next 6 months. I'm good.
Mike's just got a great mind for engineering.
You take that, and we make this run. I've had a construction company all my life, and I've always been able to make things. And after I met Joe, I was so fascinated by his metal work, and I've been lucky enough for him to pass some knowledge on to me.
Mike would just come and hang out in the shop. And I think he was at a point where he kind of got tired of all that rat race stuff, tired of having a company and employees.
Just making things out of metal. You cutting it and shaping it and welding it and grinding it down and just making a piece out of it. It's actually a piece of art when you're done with it. And so when I get up and leave the house and come up here, it's just like I'm on vacation every day.
Shorty made a lot of headway on the Lincoln. He got the base coats on and all this pearl ice. Turned out great. And man, I'd rather just get out of his way, let him spray. Hey man, it rhymed. Sure, dog.
What do you think?
It's bad to the bone. Now comes the fun part when I get to put my signature touch on this thing. See, it's got a bluish purple cast to it.
If it goes on too dark to start with, you won't be happy.
You're exactly right. It's better to go light than dark. If I want to do this ghost flame, so I'll just take the pearl that's in here and just barely tint it. And it'll have a little slight outline on it. Just a slight, something to break the side of this car. It's just so big and flat.
That's pretty good.
Looks nice drying out, you know what I mean?
I think we're good.
All right, vamos.
I want that finished next week. Wait.
When I was young, I would do a lot of drawing. The shapes of cars or bikes or trains or planes, and just seeing them go down the road. It fascinated me, the motion of it. Just these cool shapes, and I had this craving for it. I think that was my initial attraction. And as I got older, I wanted to create them in real life. And it just evolved from there.
So Joe sent me and Amanda out to go pick up some Lincoln parts, and I can only think of one person to call.
What's going on, Bama?
Downtown Bama Brown.
Our local DJ friend.
Good to see you, young lady.
You, good to see you. And local parts order. Hey, thanks for meeting us out here.
Yeah, Mr. Bama.
Thank you for bringing her.
Always. Hey, we're talking money today, right?
That's right.
That's why
I told him, I said, you want to negotiate, bring Amanda. President Eisenhower rode in this. You know what I mean?
Here it comes.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you the deal of a lifetime. I'm going to sell you that whole steering operation
Full assembly.
for $1,500, and I'm going to throw the rest of the car in with the deal. You needed this for the
Well,
parts.
we don't need a whole car. We do need the steering, though.
I'd have to get under it, take it loose. I might charge you for that. Just buy the whole car.
Well, you're going to have to present it in a little sweeter way than that.
Please buy the whole car. Look at the rest of the parts. Look
That
at
was
that
one hell of an
windshield.
owner.
Look at the windshield. Look at the rear window.
Well, let me take a look at it here. Let's see what's
Well-
missing. I know we have a door missing. Is there a
Listen to that. Like a Swiss watch.
It's not in bad shape.
27,000 original miles.
You're right. I mean, the sides are pretty straight. The trim is all here. The windshield isn't busted. That's
I'm telling you,
$600 right there.
Exactly.
I think we could part it out and at least make our money back and probably then some. So I think we got a deal.
$1,700.
$1,500. $1,500.
15?
15. You loaded.
We. I thought we were family.
Yeah, we are. It just ended when you gave me the money.
Over this weekend, my neighbor Gary killed this rattlesnake. You know, we get a lot of rattlesnakes around here. It's time we break the rattlesnake out today. So we decided maybe we'll just put it on ice and save it for a special occasion. And so that special occasion came up today. Papa's terrified of snakes. You think he'll have a heart attack? You gonna give him mouth to mouth? Papa's gonna die. You know what? You see a shot, you gotta take it. Check this out.
So we had the sound effects.
Is that the rattlesnake?
Yeah.
Here.
He had this Bluetooth speaker. And that'll be a snake rattling, and the little speaker would be in the cab.
We just thought, you know, we'll break the day up a little bit.
Right now, Papa needs to clean his tools out of the cab.
Papa, you gotta look good here, brother. Just saying.
What is it?
Is that the arrows?
Hey man, that don't sound too good. Oh, what's wrong with you, Papa? That don't sound too good. You hear it? Did y'all hear that?
Oh, Pop, that's out now.
It's a damn bug.
Katydids. That's a katydid.
Oh, yeah.
You know those things gonna say get up in the damn trees?
Grab your 9/16 real quick, Pop.
I thought it was a rattlesnake.
Oh, what's up?
Stay tuned for the next joke. It's gonna be on them.
So we're going to Reyes because we got to find some stuff for the Lincoln. I will be shocked if he doesn't have anything for the Lincoln. And if he doesn't, I'll just buy something else.
Right.
Yeah, come on back here. Just watch your step a little.
All right.
Wait, watch your head right there.
Exactly.
Because we used to keep them in here somewhere, so.
Hey, I found something. This looks familiar.
You know what? That might be it. They might.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
A few trim pieces.
How about we do 75?
You know what? I'll do 75 only because that's what my dry shaft's going to cost for my truck. So.
All right.
Speaking of that truck,
The big one out there?
Big one, yes, ma'am.
I think Shag wants a ride. Whoa. I mean, I'm a little nervous that just
I may be a little nervous.
the stability of this thing is in question right now.
But I know my man Steve wouldn't put us at any risk.
It's only rolled over 3 times, so it's all right.
Good stuff.
Right there. Got the Lincoln out today. Decided to get it out, get on the lift. Want me to start tearing it down? Had my brother in town to help us, and he wanted to start getting some things ready for me. We can pull the suspension components.
You know what? This thing needs a whole new muffler setup, so you might as well take it out.
We can pull the exhaust.
Right now, I've got to take loose the steering box.
You know, this move didn't even budge, so all this something's up in the steering box. We thought we just had a bad pitman arm on it, which would cause it to stick a little bit when we were trying to move it around the shop. But get it down, we realized that the steering box is finally out, which is about anywhere from a $400 to $600 part. So obviously Joe's not real happy about that. Oh, gears are worn or broken or something. One more big pain in my ass. you know, dig in my pocket, get a little more money out.
I'm working on the rear door panel. I'm foaming it out just to put the design and everything in it. What I'm doing now is just cutting out this foam here so you can see the wood and the foam. What it does, it allows that armrest piece to sit down farther in there. So when I wrap this panel, it'll recess this a little bit into the panel, just gives it a cleaner look. The original color is kind of that turquoise color that you see on the door panels. So what I did is just match that as best as I could to a modern day material. And we got pretty close on the color match. That goes in. And the pretty little diamonds that we put in. And this is all original. That's original.
This thing's basically ready to go. We just
We need a seat on it, huh?
We need a seat.
We're putting the finishing touches on this little Sportster bobber.
That's awesome, man.
And it looks great.
That's true.
Real basic looking, real industrial looking. We brushed everything, just a really hardcore look. I think this little thing's gonna be a kick-ass little package.
That's all we do, brother. When all the grinding and cutting starts and the fab work starts, you know it's a long road.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad, but to see the final product when it rolls out the door, it's an unbelievable feeling. Fire right up. Yes, sir. It's like, God, we built that thing. You know what I mean? And somebody's gonna enjoy that thing if Joe lets go of them. But sometimes Joe don't let go of them.
The bike's a little hardtail, it's kind of rough ride, but somebody that's rugged, digs a bare bones bike, that's exactly what the bike is. It's the kind of person this bike is looking for. And what is this, Joe Dog?
Man,
I sent Shag and a man out for some parts for this Lincoln, and they come back with a whole Lincoln.
I see we've piqued your interest.
Are you serious?
I got all the parts you need, man.
It's a good thing we got this parts car, because this Lincoln's always needing something.
We'll part it out, we'll get our money back and then some.
Now we can really drop this project in gear. Hey,
well,
man.
man, y'all doing great.
What a score.
Let's unload it.
Let's get this thing moving.
I need to get this thing off the lift, down on the ground as soon as possible, because we got this car show coming up. So people can see what we do, maybe buy a car, maybe they want to have their car done. That's the name of the game. Nothing like welding near a fuel tank to make you feel alive, man.
Live on the edge, brother.
Hopefully we'll get the suspension put on today. If we do that, we'll be kicking like a chicken.
This car had leaf springs to begin with, and you can't get the car low with a leaf spring setup. So we're replacing everything with the two-link setup just to get that car that low. Shorty's been plumbing the air to the back.
This car doesn't have a frame. It's a unibody, so we'll just kind of route it through the body. We'll probably drill a couple holes, put it through there, and then route it through here. Looks like we got a perfect little deal here, and then we'll just route it right through the side of the car here, all the way to the back and into the trunk.
And then Mike's getting all the valves, the air tank, all that stuff set in the trunk.
We got another clearance problem we gotta look at. All right, bring it on down, dog. All right, go ahead and see if it'll shut, dog.
It barely clears.
It'll work, son. Dog, you know I don't like small places. You think you're a Sopranos or something?
These are the buckets we put in the spring pocket where the coil spring used to be. And actually, the airbag will sit on top of these. There you go, boo. Tack those, dog. Are those gonna work?
I'm gonna buzz this in right now, I guess.
Buzz them in, dog. Cool. What a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass to make something go low.
Well, that's the way it is, man. That's the price you gotta pay to go low. And if it ain't right, if it ain't as low as you can get.
That's good to go.
So we got all the air ride components in place, all the suspension components in place. Let's do a test. We'll see where it goes. Everything's set up.
But I think it's
I'm
hitting
saying,
here first.
so now we got to determine the ride height of the car. Let's jack it up, see what it does. And we're getting ready to test the back to see how it sits.
What's your thing, Slim? What's your thing here? This thing comes out, everybody's gonna bleed, son.
Don't let it pop out of there, Frank.
Is that gonna slip?
No. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm trying to hold on to
Good, dog. It's not like we're under deadlines or anything. Let's jack it up, see what it looks like. You gotta check the ride height. So when you let the car down, nothing's hitting, nothing's scraping, nothing's banging.
Is that about it?
Yeah, right about in there, dog. That car will go another inch lower.
This thing will be like a half an inch off the ground.
Okay.
You know what I noticed, Jose?
What's that, brother?
This steel that I'm grinding is very thin.
Is it? Is it?
That was cool.
I was adjusting the height of our rear end, and we got to sit with this floor jack and a pole. Well, I was jacking it up, and that pole slipped out because the jack's on wheels. That wheel came out.
I mean, I'm pretty quick. You know, the pump was pretty quick, but I think I'm quicker, man.
It's one of these deals. We're in a hurry. So the floor jack's quick. The screw jacks take a while to screw them up.
Well, yeah. I mean, this thing is heavy.
I'm glad you got out of the way.
I was in there doing the...
We're rushing. We're trying to meet these deadlines, but lesson learned. I want to have it done, so I get the guys together. You know, we try to put our heads together to see how we can make it happen. Show me your friend. Wait, what's going on, though? Man, it ain't no joke. Man, we're running out of time. The year's almost up. There's no more shows. Nobody's gonna look at these cars. Nobody's gonna buy this stuff. You know what I mean? We got 4 days, though. This will be a good show, man. If we get this Lincoln done, that'd be cool.
I mean, I calculated last night we can make it, but everybody's gonna have to hit it.
It's up to us. We gotta sacrifice a little more time, that's all.
Well, let's get to work, man. Come on.
When you work with somebody like Shorty or Mike, you know, worked with those guys a long time, and we kind of know how each other thinks. I don't have to explain everything to these guys. So that's the beauty of it. Hey, man, we can figure out this exhaust.
Yeah.
So we're putting the exhaust on the Lincoln. You gotta get underneath it, plumb all that stuff, route it, and being underneath the car is just really tricky.
Yeah, because this bolt's right up over here.
It's right there.
Yeah, this thing's got to sit in here like this.
Oh, yeah, you know what, you're right.
It goes just like that, brother. That's where it sits.
Basically, this is all the tie rod and center link mechanism for the steering components.
I mean, is this thing on clearance?
So we got to get our exhaust clearances right.
There you go. Look at this right here.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Exhaust has to run through here. The pitman arm has to travel all around this stuff. So we spend all our time make this exhaust, and all of a sudden something hits, and you just throw it all in the trash. Start over.
Well,
You know what?
yeah,
it
we'll too.
Yeah, it will.
Because that doesn't move.
Yeah, it doesn't
We can
move.
ping that exhaust right there if we have to.
Yeah, we can clearance that sure put the heat on. There's always issues of trying to get the fitment right. We'll be good there, man. You know, basically, you got to kind of fixture it up, get everything square. You got to start tacking, and then after you're welding, measure it again, and then measure it again. I set these goals in my head because it's these little mental goals to try to achieve, and the next thing you know, hey man, the car is done. Mike, bust it off one more time, man. I'll make sure I ain't got my fuel leaking and stuff.
Hot rod Lincoln, son.
I think it's tight, man. I think it's good. Hey, Mike, spin that wheel.
I mean, that steering feels nice. Couldn't even turn it earlier, remember?
You know, a lot of these cars, the motors are wore out, transmissions are wore out, and that was one thing that made this car a good candidate because motor's in great shape, transmission's in great shape.
You need a lower seat. Hold on, man. That don't even look right. Hey, man, we're leaking down in the front. Oh. Yes, we sure are, brother.
That ain't cool, man.
God dang, I know right where it's at, too.
One of the things is leaks, obviously. You got compressor, puts air in a tank and it runs to all these lines. So you just got to make sure the lines are cut good because there's something could be loose, letting air out. For sure, this will fail. So we got a leak. So we got to track it down.
Yeah, this is the front side here.
Is it?
Yeah.
You got some air in it?
There we go. Right there's our leak. That's our culprit. Right?
That thing might not even be tight, son.
It ain't. That's worth our Kentucky, huh? That's okay. Very common. Put these things together and you're fitting them and you're taking them out and fitting them. Sometimes you forget to tighten something up. So the best way to do it is let the car on the ground, get the weight on it, and the leaks will find themselves. You know, so.
I never tightened it up.
Oh, good. Very good. I think it's our huckleberry.
Right?
Yeah. Good.
One more time.
One more time.
Perfecto.
Finally getting the interior put in the car. Pieces are starting to come together.
Is there another bag of bolts?
Detroit jigsaw puzzle of Lincoln.
There's so many pieces that go on that car.
This is going to be a cussing situation before long.
When I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, man, maybe those engineers were trying to play a joke on me. I need a little gremlin to go up here and put these bolts on for me, and then life would be a lot easier. And we're just going to make this one little bolt such a pain in the ass to get to. It's going to take me 2 hours to get it out. Nothing good is easy. I don't know how these guys on the production line did it that fast. I mean, they must have had some little elves that did it or something.
Why the screws like that?
Let's see where the back goes in. Lean it all the way forward.
Man, we ain't got the right seat, Slim.
We don't, do we?
Huh. We need the right seat. That's how much we need right over there. Look at the back.
Shut up.
It's turning out okay. I think it's gonna be all right in the end.
You know where all these wires go, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vaguely. Now we gotta move it over here and start bumping it. And then once we bump it, we put all the chrome on, ready for a test drive.
I can see that in this case, you don't have a water boy, but a water girl.
I want to go fast.
What'd you bring me, man?
I got some bumpers, man.
What you doing, man?
All right, what's up?
I had all the bumper pieces plated.
This the one that was damaged?
Oh yeah, let's see. And had a few that were dented and contorted. Damn, look at that.
There you go.
This stuff looks flawless. It's incredible.
Like a mirror, man. Baby butt.
It's the icing on the cake, man. See all that? See all those marks in there? Every one of those old tap marks that somebody's sitting there with a punch. It's a craftsman right there. We get excited. We want to see it. We want to get it out on the road, man. But it's all that chrome going on. You nick the paint. There's 2 or 3 days down again to touch that paint back up.
Putting trim on these old cars is a slow process because your clips break. I mean, everything goes bad.
Sure where this screw's going, but it's going in sideways, brother.
You're fighting it every step of the way, and you got to be careful. So it's like carefully wanting to use a sledgehammer. It's not a good.
Get down to the wire on this thing, you know? We got everybody trying to get it done. And hopefully we'll get this thing put together maybe here in the next few hours.
It's been a long, hard ride on this Lincoln. Finally got it buttoned up. Now it's time to show up all the hard work.
Wow.
Thank you.
But you guys work 24-hour days or something?
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
They were getting there.
Pretty wild.
This thing is sick.
They're there now. Hello.
I've never seen a white car look so dirty.
You know, you cuss it and you're laying in bed at night trying to figure out how you're going to finish it, and all those things that kind of stress you out. And then it's just, all that goes away.
What are we selling it for? What's the lowest? What's my floor?
We ended up putting way more hours than we thought, just like everything, you know, kind of go overboard. But can we recoup those man hours? I don't know. I mean, that's
I'm sure we can look at this thing. It's a Joe Martin custom.
45. It's the bottom.
I mean, 45 is
There's no way.
giving it away.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
It's okay, cool. This thing needs to be seen, because the minute it's seen, it's wanted.
It's time to hit this car show.
I'm gonna sell this car on the paint job alone.
I'm not giving it away. I just assume keep it, put it in the garage, let the value go up.
I'm gonna keep it in the
He's
garage.
looking for a reason to keep it. It was Uncle Bill's. Now it's yours again. He does not want to let this thing go.
We're here at Mercury Charlie's. The sun is out. The cars are beautiful. We brought the Lincoln. Hopefully we'll get it sold. Man, Charlie knows how to throw a party.
It's original interior. My buddy Cato started working on it.
Bill Cato.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Seemed like it was well received, and car looked really cool in the sun.
You might have to look at it.
Yeah, they've had a lot of people looking at it, and a lot of interested folks maybe to buy it. I think it looks like it's new. It does, man. It's crazy.
What year is this one? 4?
Yes. We'll see who comes up with the cash. It's really funny when you come to these shows and you see certain groups of guys like certain stuff.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Nice Lincoln. Very nice.
And this guy didn't look like the type of guy that would be into an old Lincoln. He looked like a BMW or Mercedes guy or something.
61 through 69. These are all
Dude,
the
this is
best generation.
Oh, yeah. But obviously he's done his homework.
Original 430 in there still?
Yeah. Yep. When he started talking about the car, he knew the right questions to ask.
MSD or anything?
No.
Very nice.
It's good solid.
You said 78,000 original miles?
Yeah.
Clearly, this guy knows exactly what he wants.
That's beautiful.
What do you think, man?
It's gorgeous.
I just hope he can afford what he wants. So, I mean, what kind of budget you working with, man?
I'm thinking, somewhere in the 40s. I think that's about what this, probably car is worth. Probably about what I can spend.
I mean, I was thinking, honestly, probably somewhere around 55.
That's a beautiful car. I know you're putting some work into it. But I like to feel like I got myself a good deal as well. That's another thing that's real important.
We all.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely want to get to a
No, for sure.
It's fair for both of us.
For sure. Could probably go as high as 50. I think something like that would probably 50 on the dot would be a fair price for everybody.
You're serious at 50?
Yeah, I can do 50.
I feel that's pretty fair for all of us.
Done. Good, man.
Beautiful car.
Thanks, man. A lot of times you do this for the love of building these cars. You don't really do it for the money.
It's almost like we made this thing for you.
Yeah, the money's awesome. But then it's like, damn. Yeah, because I've had this car so long, that little lump in your throat, you're like, damn, man, my car's going to be really gone, But always something better down the road, and money's the only key to that. Move on to the next project.
And like I said, I was helping him with the weight, the weight limit. I don't know what the weight of that thing is, but I helped him out so he can go down faster.
What was that? That's what you get for wearing a funny hat.
की डोर नहीं चते श्रम बिंदु छर है प्यारे झूले रे आली प्यारे झूला रहे प्यारे झूले रे आली
डीजे साजन राजा बाय मनोज मनमोहन
झीने बदन पिया के हहरते झोंकने पर पिया कंत को सवारी मन मत लजा रहे झीने बदन पिया के हहरते झोंकने पर पिया कंत को सवारी मन मत लजा रहे मन मत लजा रहे रेशम के डोर नहीं चते श्रम बिंदु छर है प्यारे झूले रे आली प्यारे झूला रहे प्यारे झूला रे आली
डीजे साजन राजा सम्राट डिजिटल रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो रामबन बाजार
भूज अंक धरते क्या शौक से छबीले गहना सुना सुना कर प्यारी रिझा रहे भूज अंक धरते क्या शौक से छबीले गहना सुना सुना कर प्यारी
Pictures were, and it's always an ass whipping you mention these coolers. But I got a secret weapon. Also, not so secret. It's the short dog. Needs a faster paper, man.
Actually, I'm just gonna put it up top right here and cover this area.
And when you're armed with a short dog, things get done real quick.
¿Te gusta la velocidad? Well, you know, I call Joe Jose because I'm trying to teach him Spanish.
See?
And he lives in what used to be old Mexico, you know, so he needs to know Spanish. Velocidad es
Fast, dog. He's great at these touch-ups. Shorty is an expert at this stuff. That's why he handles all the big stuff. I'll come in and I'll do all the artwork. I mean, it's a great combination. We get things done faster that way than if I was just trying to tackle it myself. It's late, it's a time crunch. Hey, me and the short dog on top of it, it will get done tonight. Hey man, that's customer service here at Martin Brothers. We're at the point now we got the motor out of the frame. I bought this 62 truck and I realized 62 is a torsion bar front end. Very undesirable front end.
Sometimes we have to bring out the martillo grande and not so much finesse. Well, yeah, I guess I can say there you go, man.
Reason, it's just antiquated, it's old.
I guess.
It doesn't matter yet. Gotta find an independent suspension to put on this old truck. I need a donor truck really bad, so I gotta send Shag and Amanda out to buy me one ASAP.
I talked to a guy this morning on the phone. He's got a front-end suspension that's independent for the Chevy. Okay, for the Chevy. But it's everything we're looking for, according to what he says on the phone.
Yeah.
The kicker is you get to spend 3 hours in the car with me today.
Where is it?
We're going to Lampasas. Yeah. So
I've been to worse. Hey, I've been to worse places.
No, it's a pretty drive. It's kind of a waste of time if they don't have what we need. But the only way we're going to find out is if we go check it out.
Check this place out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. As we walk out in the blazing sun to this Frankenstein truck.
We're walking up to the truck. My man Randy breaks the cardinal sin of shaggling.
Actually, I got this truck from my dad for free a couple weeks ago.
Tells me what he has in it, which was nothing. He's lucky I just didn't walk past, put it on the trailer, and leave. This is exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So as far as this front end suspension, this whole front end, how much?
That's $250.
This whole front end, how much?
That's $250.
So Joe sent me out to look for a front end for a 62 Chevy. How about 200, crisp, clean, $100 bills. I get this thing off your hands. That's a 200% profit last time I checked.
That's right.
$225 and you load.
225 and you help me load it?
That'll work.
All right. Let's do this. We just gave these guys a 200% profit on that truck.
Technically, it's not 200%, but that's okay.
Whatever.
Oh, wait, Joe says it's the wrong one. He doesn't need it. I'm just kidding.